Hey, gang! I see who we got in here. Sukuna and Reese. It's Harlot, Preston, Messy, Mary, Animal Drawer, Madeline, and Musafa. How are y'all doing tonight? Hi, Tree. How you doing, darling? Hi, Juan. Okay, so because we have caught a mute my Facebook chat over here. There we go. Shh, we're busy. But because my back up, the MSQ is at level 20, and our job line is now level 20. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that so that I can keep up with, because sometimes you get skills uh, with your job line too. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that up, and once we get done with that, then we'll get started back on the grand company where we had chosen Limsa Lamensa to be our grand company. So, how are y'all doing? You're doing good, Twee. Yay! Okay, go ahead and get in here. This is the pincer maneuver. I don't think. Oh no, we got shoes. We'll get the shoes this go around. Oh, the other thing, real quick, if I can scroll in. So one of the events this weekend, let me decline this real quick, got me a little backpack, and it was so adorable. I was just like, okay, we're just going to have to wear that because I actually have two similar to that, except they're Baby Yodas. Um, they're in there, and I will wear them on occasion. One of them is my Christmas Baby Yoda, to where I will wear all December long. And the other one I kind of like will grab from time to time. But I love these things. So when little grandma got one, I'm just like, okay, we're going to have to wear it. It's adorable. It's cute. So, come hells or high water. Hey, Lines. Hi, Sherry. How you doing, darling? Hey, Damien. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up the job. This acting guildmaster appears unusually distressed. Greetings, Grandma. In case such doubts fill your mind, you should know that I am ever willing to lend an ear if you find your thoughts troubled. At the very least, I would have you know this, because it seems that uh, Clahia does not. The Foreseer has been missing since this morning. There have been other times when she had disappeared without a word, but we've always been able to find her. Alas, that is not the case today. Were the guildmaster here, he could deduce her whereabouts with nary a moment's concentration. I find myself beginning to wonder if those who devoted themselves overmuch to the arcanima are more prone to bouts of wanderlust. But while I might wish to ponder further such oddities of character, we must needs organize a search party. Would you be so kind as to make inquiries in Hawker's Alley? It is not uncommon for Clahia's wandering to take path through the markets. Well, I guess we're going to go find her. I am doing well, sweetheart. How are y'all doing? You're leaving? Well, thank you for stopping by. Hi, Hazel. Aw, thank you, Caden. A huge fan. I have a little fan over here by me. It's keeping me cool. I know that's not the fan you were talking about. Alright, let me scroll out before I get a little meh. Alright, let's see. Wandering the markets, trying to find her. Let's go. Thank you, P3B. Or is that supposed to be E backwards and called Peb? The dozen. You seek a Mikote agent of Mildane's Gate? Why, yes, I have seen her. Spoke with her, in fact. She was, however, apprehended by the Yellow Jackets. Oh, Lord. The assessor was drilling me for details about Kirkin smuggling ring based in Elport, but then the soldiers arrived and took her away. If you wish to know her fate, then I suggest you speak with Gennady of the Coral Tower. Well, that's not good. It's Peb. Okay, I can remember that. My day is going well for a Monday. In some weird ways, oh, it's fine. It is absolutely fine. I know how to spell with the threes being the E's, the fours being the A's, the five being the S's, um, the eights being the B's, and the zeros being the O's. I think that's all of it. I could be wrong. For Seer, Kalia? Yes, we brought her in for questioning regarding the reappearance of the pirate, Josmaga. A member of the Arcanist Guild, are you? And then I see no reason to conceal the nature of our discourse. Perhaps you are already aware of this, but the Foreseer was once held captive by that rabid sea dog. Few pirates sink to such depths of depravity as Desmaga. It has been 6 years now since he was exiled from Limsa Laminsa for engaging in the worst kind of black market trading. And now the villain has returned. He is, however, both cunning and cautious, and continues to evade our troops. Thus, we hope to borrow the knowledge of Foreseer Clahia, whose experiences have given her an intimate familiarity with the way the scoundrel operates. At least that was our intent. After weathering a barrage of questions from the assessor, we found ourselves instead providing the details of our search. Should you wish to speak to Foreseer Clahia, I imagine she has already returned safely to your guild. Well, I didn't see her pass by me, but okie dokie. I don't think she does. How are you? I am doing good, kitty. Thank you. Uh, you barely even get to play anything anyway. The Roblox age check. I guess I'm old. I'm too old. And you know what? That is okay. I have way too many games that don't trigger my motion sickness. Um, that I still have on the back burners that I want to play once I get caught up on some of these other ones. Okay. Back already? You were led to believe that she'd return here? I'm afraid not. So the Yellow Jackets told you something of her history with Dosmaga, did they? Perhaps it would be best if I told you the entire tale. Dosmaga's banishment was a result of a surprise inspection that revealed his involvement in an underground slave trade. The assessor that stepped aboard the pirate's merchant ship spoke of finding dozens of unwashed unfortunates crammed into a swaddled hold. Among these prisoners was a young Mikote destined for some black market auction block. Though Clahia was initially too terrified to even speak, the guildmaster brought her out of her fearful daze with the gift of an initiate's grimoire. Yes, the self-same tome that she has carried her entire career. Happy Monday, kitty, and happy Pride! I'm gonna play some doors. Bye, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping in. And thank you, Madeline. I appreciate that. Oh my god, a pumpkin! Wow! Hey, darling. Of course. Did you not mention that Clahia's grimoire was thrown into the sea? There are rumors that a Gurkern merchant of ill repute has retrieved the black market goods the crew of the Morning Star heaved into the ocean. Even now, he gloats over his salt-encrusted catch in Elport. It is entirely possible that the Foreseer's most prized possession was caught up in the Cockern salvage net. I have no doubt that Clohia has reached the same conclusion. To Elport with you, Grandma, and that is where you'll find our wayward assessor. Alright, well, let's get down there and see if we can't help her get her boat back, maybe. Where am I going? Fisherman. There we go. Never mind, I'm bored. And yes, it is the 1st of June. It was one of those things. I went into work this morning and somebody said, Happy June 1st. And I'm like, where is this year going to? I mean, before we know it, summer will be over and fall will be here and Christmas will be among us and it'll be 2027. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen that fast, but heck of it. There we go. I love the little music in here. Oh, I haven't got the music turned up. Hang on. There we go. Am I going? Not on YouTube, sweetheart. Monday is my YouTube where I play this game. And once I get further in, I may swap out for a Minecraft every now and then. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I play this game on my Twitch and some friends of mine. And I play Raft on Wednesday. Raft is really fun. If you've not played that, it's a lot of fun. Okay. Yes. Combat Pattern 256 should serve to cover all aspects of contingency. You never know when you'll have to nullify a thaumaturg or two. My retrieval strategy is complete. Grandma, it is good of you to come. I was unable to calculate for certain if you would piece together my movements in time. Very little is certain when so many variables are involved. I do not, sweetheart. But there is good news. This prisoner here was kind enough to confirm that the trader who salvaged the Morningstar's jettisoned cargo did indeed retrieve a tome matching the description of my foster Moor. Lominson law and the policies of Milvan's Gate would support the confiscation of goods connected to an official inspection. But alas, my personal belongings do not fall into that definition. Thus, I intend to launch an unofficial offensive against this black marketeer and his cronies. The peddler has already departed for Candlekeep Quay. It is time I gathered to me such allies as I possess. And I count you as one of them, Grandma. Despite the nature of this endeavor, Mistress Thurbigium has offered me her cooperation. If you would pray join her at Ocean's Embrace, that is where we shall ambush this disreputable Cockern. Well, okay. I think we have to go north if I'm not mistaken. Or not? Nope. No, we're maybe, possibly. Yep, we're going lower. All right. Let's see if we can get moving here. You're gonna have some lunch? It must be early where you're at. I just had dinner. Alright. Candlekeep. There we go. Hey, it was very nice to meet you, Kitty. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Man, I cannot wait until I can get a mount, or at least ride a mount. So in the meanwhile, we will run when we can run. What? Forgetting which way to go. Oh. Hopefully we can sneak by. Or maybe we'll be above. What are you? Level 10. Yeah, we should be. Bye, kitty. And another level 10. We are good. Little further. Have to go across the bridge. Oh. There she is. Greetings, Gran'ma. Your arrival completes our small company. You are equipped for battle, I trust. We need not await Flahia's arrival. Once the Kakern appears on the bridge, we spring our ambush. The strategy for trapping our target relies on the two allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. This pincer maneuver was naturally the Foreseer's idea. As for the target himself, the Kakern is known as a careful and cautious fellow. He travels with a small retinue so as to avoid attracting attention. But do not be fooled. More bodyguards follow at a distance and will likely join the fray after hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the Yellow Jackets. They cannot be seen aiding us in what amounts to a personal matter, but they are willing to turn a blind eye for Flahia's sake. In any case, the Foreseer's tactics account for our limited numbers and individual strength. Victory is all but assured. Now, let us take up our positions and wait for the Kakern to arrive. Well, okay. And there we go. Now we get to go fight something. Well, I found your channel as, Mula. Then I started watching. Oh, yeah. That was like way over a year ago. But I appreciate you coming to join us. Not very active on streams, and that is okay. Hey, Alvin, how you doing, darling? Okay. And not too bad. Honing down a lot. Yes, we have 6 to fight, and the current has taken off. Well, okay. They're just gonna run right by me. Oh no, you are not going to be doing them. Oh, thank you. Have I heard of Hollow Knight? I have not. Is that a PC game? Goodness, it's a lot. Hopefully this will be it. It's been a long time since I've been this far back. That appears to be the last of them. Now it's from the... And I know where that is. Excuse me, pardon me, coming first. There we go. Well executed, everyone. Were you able to retrieve my grimoire? Grandma, pray hand over the tome. It's ruined. My wonderful grimoire is ruined. The probability of repairing this degree of damage is 0%. Even the most brilliant strategy cannot undo such ravages of seawater. I have never felt so defeated. I believe it is time I returned home. Cool beans. Leave her be. But how can I? He is right. Eorzea, you must allow Clahia time to process the loss. And you have other matters to which you must attend. Come, Grandma. It is time we return to the guild as well. Hello! Alrighty then. So let us return. There's one after this, but I will wait until we hit MSQ 25 to get it. Because eventually it's going to split it. And we will have 2 jobs to do. Not quite the victory we imagined, was it? The moment Clahia beheld her soaked and tattered grimoire, you could see the light of hope die in her eyes. Now, there is, however, something we can do. I will call on your aid soon, but in the meantime, you would be well served to deepen your knowledge of Arcanum. All right. Shoes! Wrong button. Okay. Now that we got a brand new pair of shoes, at least I think that was 25. Yep. We will wait till the MSQ gets there. Now we get to go speak with a personnel officer and get our grand company going. Remember last time we got to choose it, but they sent us over here, and we ran out of time to continue on. Alrighty. Hi, Miriam. Hail, adventurer. What business have you at Maelstrom Command? My name is Gran'ma Lalafell. I believe you are expecting me. Gran'ma Lalafell, our recruitment officer, sent word of your coming. It shall be my honor to induct you into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several... Sir! What is it, Private? And this had better be important. Sir, we've received a report from a lookout in Lower Lenosia, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon a high-wind Skyways airship. The vessel is in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it. We have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Lalafell, this is highly irregular, but I fear your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. If our man in Lower Lenosia is correct, the airship will come down in a territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Garleans do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. Grandma to the rescue! Now, we're going to Lower Lenosia. Aw, thank you, Julie. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Alright. Now we have to run all the way there. And as you can tell, the Lalafell is barely taller than the grass that we're running through. Have fun, darling. Absolutely. Hello, alien. I do hope everybody had a good weekend. Let's see if I can remember where I'm going. There's our spot. And there's the down ship. Oh! Here, these real quick. Oh. Ag nabbit. I think I only need 3. Yep. And there they are. Airship crewman. Alrighty then. We get to kill all these bad guys. Very quiet. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. What's your question, baby? Hey, Dominic. I'm doing good for a Monday. Master Command sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Be at ease, sir. We are at the Maelstrom. You are Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Lalafell. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. You like the stream? Yay! I've never seen such a craft of this design. It must be Garland work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? It's a ship, dude. The secrets of Magitek belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Excuse you. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Hey, Leo. You have the amazing digital circus. Digital circus? I don't know, Dominic. I don't know what the digital circus is, and that is quite okay. Scouting party from Castrum Ossidon, I'd say. It seems they want your ship, engineer. Wedge, you have to help them. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring. She really was. Until those bastards blasted her out of the sky. That's how you know me? Okay. All right. Pay attention. We're going to hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut. But they're not getting that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. What do you say, Lalafell? Ready to give those curs a hiding? I am having fun, darling. Alright, let's go. To ambush, to arms. Or an ambush, to arms. Alright. Yes, he is a mod. He's one of the mods. Where are you going? That's all we got left is this Vanguard. You really are annoying. There we go. That it? That's it. Bigs! I love this little Lalafell so much. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, excuse me, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Lalafell, you're free to return to the Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Command of the part you played today. I, just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge? Thank you. We're very grateful. You believe in me. Yay! I'm glad you believe in me, darling. Somebody needs to. Alright. Let's go get sworn in. Hopefully nothing else happens. Oh, the cute little hearts. Those are cute. Nice. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Welcome back, Lalafell. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of after you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction, till C swallows all. The personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Let us start afresh, shall we? You are welcome here, Gran'ma Lalafell. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is you will be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against the nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threat posed by the Primal and the Garlean Empire, and solving the many problems caused by the calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Linsa Lamensa afloat. And on whatever heading Chief Admiral Merweb, I always mess up her last name, bloweth his wind sees fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you will be expected to take your turn at the oars. So the winds do not look favorable, lass, and strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with talk of ship and oar, let me put it in another way. A Maelstrom soldier labors till her last breath, fights till her last drop of blood. We give all our all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Lalafell, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the Maelstrom's rank. Is there aught you'd like to say? I will follow the Admiral to the very bottom of the abyss. Thank you, Julie. Blowfiswin. I'm not going to remember that. I think they at least call her just Merweb after that. Blowfiswin. No, we're just going to call her Bob. No, I already know a Bob. As would we all. A capable crew is one thing, but unswerving loyalty is a trait that cannot be trained or bought. Well said, lass. Gran'ma Lalafell, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Linsa Lamensa well till sea swallows all. Doink, doink. Yay! Alright. So we have officially been inducted into the Grand Company. Now the fun starts. Can you hear me, Grandma? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Lalafell. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a woman of the storm, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. I told y'all we're going to start hearing that more often. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. I don't remember who we're meeting. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Ricky. It might be worth your while. Thank you, official. I appreciate that, darling. The only prince now. Hi. You're gonna sub. Thank you, darling. Oh! So, I was just saying I wanted a chocobo. Now to see if I have enough to get it. Then I have to have like... Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Thank you. Yep. That's one of the things I was looking for. Alrighty. My little chocobo. My chocobo and me. Alright, so they suggest that we look into having a personal chocobo issued. Well, if it isn't Private Lalafell, I must say, the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration to the crew. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few miles of countryside on naught but your own 2 feet. Such a steering soldier of the Maelstrom deserves her own steed. Let us see about having one issued for you. All you need All you need to do is obtain a storm chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to Phrygium, and she will see you saddled up on one of our trusty birds. Well, okay. Now I gotta remember how much it is. There we go. 200. And I have none. And I don't think I'm at the point where I can turn in stuff yet. Nope. At least I don't think. Expert delivery missions are available upon... Oh, I gotta get to Storm Sergeant 2nd class. I need 200, huh? Alright. Fine. I might have been playing triple triad earlier. Yeah, except I'm not a healer. This quest should... Oh, okay. We'll do that then. Now, I'm used to being my other Gran'ma Lalafell where I have to go spend it because I keep topping out at 90,000. Oh, I gotta speak to the 7. It does. 300. Fine. Pray return to the waking sands. You got a job, Katrina? Nice! What kind of job you got, darling? So do I... Yeah. I was gonna say, do I have to, like, get my chocobo before I can, like, mount one? But, yes. We're gonna hurry up and do this one. Almost to 400 tons. Yay! You'll notice the retirement home. Very nice. Welcome back, Grandma. Lady Menthilia awaits you within. Alright, as soon as we get done with this, we're gonna go get our chocobo. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. Who are we meeting? I've done met all y'all. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Grandma. Now, when we last spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you've already met. Tataru, please show them in. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. I hope to hit 400 before Wednesday. Good luck, Donna. This way, sirs. The Biggs and Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Guys, man, spit it out, will ya? Wedge, at your service. I love Wedge. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keeper of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. isn't it Biggs and Wedge that is like in every single Final Fantasy game out there? Or is that Sid? Or is it all three? Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all, and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Well, thank you for stopping in, Katrina. I appreciate that. And congratulations on your job again, and have fun with it. Take care of people. Wear the color blue if you are in trouble or in danger. I've never heard that, but okay. Biggs and Wedge are in a few. It's Sid that appears in all of them. Okay. I had that backwards then. Okay, so, because I'm here to tell you, actually, we can probably do this one because I still got a minute to return. We're going to go get that chocobo in just a second. A self-management. Menthilia needs you to investigate the self. Okay, we get to go dance.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
The text is different? That's an odd thing to say. I'm talking about the storyline of it?
Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldesion?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
It reacts that you've been to... gotcha.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
That's why I call them floating cabbages.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
See, that's you're calling them a beast tribe.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Oh, you know I will.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Dude, you're a rogue. You go invisible.
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Hi, Jay. How are you doing, darling? Alright, so we have our return. Alrighty. I must eat my popcorn too. My little evening snack. Alrighty then. My chocobo, my chocobo, my chocobo and me. Alright. Oh, my arm's hurting. Oh. Alrighty then. Want a bird issue, you say? Then I'll need to see your strong chocobo insurance. Here you go. Here's my chocobo. Hello, Parfait. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. Okay, so it doesn't pick up my backpack in these earlier cutscenes. I'll be right back with your chocobo. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits with that past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Whee! Cause I have to give it a name. Whee! Don't laugh. And only a few people are actually going to get this. But the chocobo's name is Milali Rebdead. Actually, hang on. Shorten it. There we go. Milali Redi. Guess who's back? Hey, Peb. Alright, so we have our Lalafell. Alright, we have our chocobo. I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. And there we go. My Chocobo and me. Yeah, go away. Hi, I'm new today. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, darling. Mount. Oh, I have to go out. I'm like, why can I not do this? And when I pulled... Okay, hang on. Remove. When I pulled over the other Gran'ma Lalafell, I did not realize it was going to do this. Remove. Remove. Oh, the favorite mount that I have on my other Gran'ma, we have not gotten yet. Okay. We're going to remove that for now. But I at least want to show off what it looks like. Oh, thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. If you look all the way over there, I actually put it on there because people kept asking what it is. And so I put the name of it on the side. Okay. So this is my Chocobo. And he's adorable. He's little and he's adorable. But that being said, until he can fight with me, dang it, I'm gonna end up taking that backpack off. It's gonna get annoying. This is like my favorite one because it's pink like her dress. Alright, now we are going to Gridania. So let's go play some Gil. And go to the Adder's Nest. There we go. Keep going, baby. I believe in you. I'm eventually going to rearrange my room in here so that I can put stuff up behind me. I guess that's the first time I flew into Gridania. Because I have it to where it doesn't repeat. I do not have a umbrella. Alright. Oh, nope. I'm in the right one. For some reason, I was thinking I had to go talk to the seat seer. Alrighty then. We know far too little of the Sith to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are able to... Beg pardon. It's a terrible habit of mine to think out loud, but tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? We come in peace. Commander Eorzea Hilo has been awaiting the aid of the Scions. I really wish they would have, voice acted a lot of these a lot more. Hail, adventurer! I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint, but other business brings us here today. Ida, Papa Limo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Oh, thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Hey, Tactical. Your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the 12-wood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch. Much to the delight of the elder Seaseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for the reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of a primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylph tribe, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu and leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound with Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. And that is where you Scions come in. The Sylph of Little Solace remains untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. The Celtic traditions and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from Wet Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papa Limo. My Papa Limo. Yeah, y'all go take the ferry. I'm gonna teleport. Alrighty. Whoops! And of course I went to the wrong one. Oh no, I had to go to Gridania. had to go through there. Never mind. I forget you have to talk to each and every person before you can just like bounce around. Ah, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the east shroud. Thank you. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne hut without much trouble. I'm gonna get a bye. See you next month. Okay. Have fun. Thank you for dropping in, darling. Alrighty. Oh, I can pick. Yeah, this backpack's gonna have to go for a while. And at least my little minion I also got with it. Bye! Have a long way to go before we can actually fly. But that is okay. At least I'm not running everywhere. I can get there at least a little faster this way. Hi, Lily! How are you doing, darling? Okay. Indeed, I am a million of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? Would you do well to speak to the master of this hut, Rolf? He's forgotten more about the Sylph than I'll ever know. Well, I don't need him to forget. Alright. Patriot of the beekeeping Hawthorne family is said to be well versed in the Sylph customs. I really, really hope you get the diamond play button. That would be cool. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, and they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Alright. Oh, the Sylphs? Yes, Father told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest you face in a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Hee. Alright. Nope, outside. Morning! Morning. Ha! The Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers. That's what they are. And one day they're drawing marble faces on our masts, and the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of the ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Ruff claims that they harbor no ill will, But I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Started my walking when I knocked over my phone. And what about you? What do you know? The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to force your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, so Rolf once told me. Okay. So bathe in the sun with them. Got it. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help you win the favor of our forest friends. What have I missed in the spring? Not much. We were able to get inducted into the Linsa La Mensa Grand Company. We got a tome back, although it's kind of ruined by the salty sea, for our job quest. And now we came out here to meet a beast tribe called the Sylph. I call them Flying Cabbage. So that's where we're going now. Alright, first impressions. So he's going to share further knowledge to assist me in befriending the Sylph. Oh, you're still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylph. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along a drat. What was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friends. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. They say the mind is the first to go. I just can't remember what the second thing is. But if I ever remember, I'll let you know. And I play this on, matter of fact, yes, my mods in here, Langsley and Media, they play on a PS5, if I'm not mistaken. I play it on PC, where I play most of my things. There's Rosa. Hi, Rosa. I need your mind, honey. A peace offering for the Sylph? Or were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their front doorstep, dear. No. Their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milkroot? That's what we call the root of that most distinguished seedskin, the aku. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. Okay? You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the Sylph seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Okay. Go rub this stuff on here. Well, okay then. See, now I'm going to have to remember that I have at least my mail. I mean, we've only been running around for 20 levels, 25 levels. Hello, Maddie. How you doing, darling? Inside. Hi, Rolf. Oh, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to the suitable offerings? Milk root. But of course, they still quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the stills calling you friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on you. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. You're going to Russia this June. I envy you. I would love to be able to go over there. That'd be so cool. First contact. Alright, Rafa's gift wraps your offering in preparation for your journey into the Dimnesty? I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that God's awful stench. The self love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in a chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the mortal that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The self are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you'd regale me with your adventuring tale. Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Millane here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Yay! You are back. Hi, kitty. It's good to see your knowledge of Celtic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Camuxia. He has served as an intermediary between our people on many occasions, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root of the sylph so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder seed-seer herself. To summarize the letter contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, and that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired into another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12th see you return with good tidings. Well, okay. No. So let's go meet the flying cabbage. I mean the sylph. Saying. Alrighty. Yep, we found them. Hi, Camuxio. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Okay, let's dance. This one would welcome walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Oh my word. Walking one would bring gift to this one? Walking one is most kind. Yeah, here is a milk root and here is a letter. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. A walking one carries message for elder one. And this one will deliver the message to elder one. Walking one should not worry. Ida, Papa Limo. Hello there. We're envoys from Gran'ma, and we're here to treat with your people. Oh, we come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gran'ma? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk fruit, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solos have always welcomed Gran'ma envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Grandma here is an oath of peace penned by the elder seer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gran'ma. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gate. Whatever did we deserve such a rude welcome? Was Grandma Jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Oh, game. Okay. No, I don't even use these. Lunge, do you ever use these? We'll get the silent one. I get these with every single alt that I get, and I always end up selling it because I never use it. Dance diplomacy. Dance revolution. Ida has a notion on how one might earn the self-trust. Say, Grandma, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a Sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow! There goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Yeah, okay, Ida. I'm believing it. Yay, welcome back. We're going around and we're dancing for the flying cabbages. Oh, walking one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Okay. Walking one would be a friend to these ones? This one is overjoyed that this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Okay. Oh, so these things, weak silencing potions, the rewards you get throughout some of these, it's like, I've never used them. I've always forgotten about them and then like leveled up and they're no use after a certain point. You just kind of like, so now I get them and I sell them. I mean, I guess I could put them on my bar and try to use them at least a little bit, maybe. I mean, it's the first time for everything, but I literally have just gotten them and sold them before. I mean, even at level, it's just like, eh. They were useful during ARR. Gotcha. Can I tell you something? Have you ever played Avatar Frontier? I have not. I did not. It's just a waste now. Yeah. That's why I'm just like, I've never thought to use them. I just sold them. Because I even tried putting them on the market. And I think they go for like 1 gil. So I just typically have my retainers just sell them. But what does Walking One want with this one? Elder One warned this one not to get too friendly with Walking One. Oh, I forgot to do my little dance. I'm like, that was rude, but I forgot to dance. Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones. A friendly, like, gracious elder one of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Alright, well, let's go back to Ida. Ida! I hope your leg cramps are doing okay now. Grandma! Would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of the little Solas. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our great adventure. Okay. Papalimo. Forest friend. Papalimo has a notion of how you might endear yourself to the self of little Solas. Grandma, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The selves who make their home in Little Solas do so, having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of trouble. To seek out troubled selves and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the selves are not known to share their worries without that. You would be better off inquiring with Eorzea. Of the Gran'anians who reside here, she is most likely to be privy to the self's trouble. Yeah, Eorzea. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The self of Little Solas are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solas wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from miles around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and the Galnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome. But slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in the Scythic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Muxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Well, okay. Let us go kill some Z's. Where's those now? For some reason, I thought we had to kill 3 of those. Brownies. There we go. There's the other one. And we gotta kill a gnat. And these aren't no ordinary gnats. They're not ones you just kind of shoo away. Nope. They're big. And we are done. Okay. Let's go find come back CO. But no, I've never even heard of the Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. The bow is the best weapon? Nice! Oh, we have archers in this game. The dancing one is still here? The dancing one can dance all day. This one's crest is not so easily earned. How about brownie brush? Dancing one brings brownie brushes to this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey, buzzy ones. This one hates bitey, buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these ones' abodes, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. Yay! And that is 27. Presence of the enemy. Camaxio of the Little Solace would entrust you with a task. Now this one asks dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. So this one must be careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. Now this one can trust dancing one. But this one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. But this one thinks steel ones come from empire. Where empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. This one's home is in danger. Danger! And this one begs of dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones, and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in hut house and find out more. This one has bad feelings. This one fears still ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one. Well, okay then. All dancing ones and walking ones and flying ones and strange still walking ones? Yes, this one has seen. Still walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasures? Though this one likes treasure. Here. this one says, still ones, walking ones are scary, like touch ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary friends. Well, okay then. Shush. Shush, I say. Get by these without aggroing. Oh, excuse me. Alrighty then. No. Men clad in strange armor? Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Well, evidently not. I'm going to assume we're going in again. Yep. Hi, Victor. If there's some types clad heels to toe and steel, you say. Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Well, okay. Back to Camaxio. I'll write it in. Well, this one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Still walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes and go walking deep, deep in trees. As this one thought, still walking ones are up to nasty, no good things. And this one knows forest well. Still walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. Now this one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark right here. This one where Still One hides. This one knows. Dancing One will go look for Still One, so Still Ones, yes? Don't think I have a choice, but we're going. Ha. Tell yourself how you want. Alright. Lines, there's a hardcore. Oh wait, that's that door I don't go into. Never mind. So I just go into Minecraft to build and make pretty things. And try to do the redstone stuff. I did just rebuild my house though. After about a year or so, I finally upgraded my house. The Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something? Oh, not on server. Oh. For some reason, I thought it was one of the doors off the lobby. You start a game and try to survive as long as you can. One death in the world. Well, why would I want to do that? I kind of want to keep what I build. Just saying. Then someone found paper inside a box. This is a message from the Empire. This one can read Walking One symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows, but this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do still Walking Ones know to find them? Is there sneaky ones hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steal Walking Ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends with these ones. That's the idea. Oh. Okay. We'll get that one. We're gonna sell it, but we'll get it. Brotherly love. Camaxio is pining for a wayward friend. People like to challenge themselves, see how long they can last. I'm an old woman. I know how long I can last. So far, anyway. Helpful ones arrive at a good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these ones, named Claxio, ventured outside Little Solus alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one. Of a beastly one. Got it. Alrighty. Let's go find Claxio. Hi, Claxio. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking One for everything, and know better than those ones that summon the primal ones. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home. But then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One. Okay then. See some grandma playing video game. It's my first time. Oh, thank you, darling. I'm just saying. You don't stop playing because you get old. You get old because you stop playing, and I have no intentions of getting old. What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touch ones lurking in the forest. Helpful One must hurry. Hurry and find Claxio. Helpful One should search for spoils of thread on the forest floor. Those things will help lead Helpful One to Claxio. But hurry. Hurry! Before touch ones take Claxio away. Built your YouTube profile picture in hardcore Minecraft. Cool! Let's see if we can find Claxio. And avoid the wild boars and all that. Eat my popcorn. There we go. And these are the spools of thread that we're following, by the way. Hey, another spool of thread. Alrighty then. Well, it looks like we're on to another duty. Meddling One is back? This one told Meddling One to be gone. How come Maxio that this one will never go back? Never! Uh-oh. The touch ones? The touch one should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Grandma. These cells have been tempered, right under the thrall of the primal remove. Taken to the Amalja, tempered by a freak, these cells exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer the words, only still. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Alright. No, this one is good one. We'll never go with bad ones. Oh, yay. Have a milk fruit marble. Oh, I thought you were dead. You're healing yourself, alright. I ain't mad at you. Still gonna kill you, but I ain't mad at you. Aha. I see the healer back there. You did not just ask a lady how old she was. Don't be rude, Norma. Alright. There we go. That one's done. The true meaning of life is you make friends along the way. Yes! Hey, Alex, how you doing, darling? That this one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio. And this one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wit? Claxio. And Meddling One as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio was safe steals this one with joy. Claxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from little Solace. This one was just afraid. This one who live at... These ones who live at Little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touch ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Camuxio and friendly ones. Old enough to know better, just too young to care. Ain't that right? Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. But I hope not over by the hill. But okay. Alright. Let us go find Amaxio. No. Oh, it's already almost 9 o'clock, y'all. This is how I know I have so much fun with this game. Because it goes by so fast. And of course, I got some great conversations in the chat too. Well, might aggro that one, maybe. Nope. Yay. Amaxio! Hello, Jace. How are you doing, darling? This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Help for one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful One is a hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. And this one, no. This one would take Helpful One to see the Elder One. But Elder One is... I'm happy you have it. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. Spirited away. Amaxio would make a confession to you. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one made promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Bascaron. Bascaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Bascaron, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Bascaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? But this one begs... 1 second, wet my whistle hill. Okay, this one begs of Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Alrighty then. They're doing good. Yay! Sweetheart, just because we get old doesn't mean that we stop learning or we start knowing how to read. Bless your heart, darling. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy O'Tees. Okay, back to the Adder's Nest. Now it's stuck in my head. Grandma loves you too, baby. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Your elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylph that my sharp-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you to call upon Mulka at the Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Well, okay then. Where are we going? Go away, Wellerman? I don't remember a Wellerman, Skipper Danny. Thank you, Jace. I appreciate that, baby. Alright. Nope. Right, there we go. We go there. Yeah, I don't talk about my finances, baby. We go see Bent Branch Meadows, and maybe they will know what happened to the sylph. Okay. Ha! A message from Commander. Hello, you say? Oh, the Sylph Elder has vanished? Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Yay! And now we go to... Where am I going now? Well, I have to go that way. Okay. Okay. Whoop! I need to cook first. Then we go down. Yeah, that way. Around the bend. And we should be there. Well, okay. Deep Sleep Cat started that song. It's an earworm. Well, I guess it's a good thing I don't know the song. I just read it. Oh. Okay. I thought it was just a little rhyme. Alrighty then. Hello, sir. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Hey? Not here to fill your belly, then. Ah, hunger for news, is it? Ah. Now, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabout, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Though short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. You might even stumble across the Sylph Elder yourself. Mellow Capian. The Druther's house rules. The Scaran could use an adventurer to douse the fat brewing at his establishment. No word on the Sith Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscarin in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse it loud enough to wake the dead, if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I gotta put my boot down. Alright, let's go throw some cold water on a drunk man. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring our sugar and tea and rum. Oh, is that part of the rhyme thing? No figures treat. That's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This desperate scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Hello, baby. I don't know what they're fighting about. Not my drama. Nicely done, Grandma. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a dust white elephant. There are people who shun cities to live in the wild, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. And to be fair, the dusk whites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. Excuse me, Best S. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome. Don't you think? What we got? We got chicken egg. What we got here? Nope. We get a new hat. Alright. Never forget. The eponymous proprietor of Buscarin's Druthers has need of an able adventurer. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a current friend of mine, you see, name of Tetaroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc. So I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my brother for a spell after that. He got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. And not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenosia. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that he gets it. I can't say for sure where he'd end up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogan fellow named Van Singh. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Lensa Lamensa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Well, okay then. Hawker's Alley, we're going to return. I got to go help my sister. I won't be able to see the stream, but I'll be back. Alright, sweetheart. Where exactly? No, I'll just run it. Oh, it's so noisy at the main Aetherite. I mean, nope, that's not there. Maybe? You found your way to Alker's Alley, friend. Hmm? Like a kern what worked at the druthers? Ah, you speak of, Tetaroon. Related to that Kaoroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. The two of them put in together and were making good coin, but old Tetaroon up and left Limsa not long ago. I couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kaoroon himself. He can be tight-lipped, though, I warn you. I'd best take this chicken egg with you. Well, bastard loves the bloody thing. Good to hear about old Bust, though. It sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send the venturer along. Too shy to come his own self. Besides, I miss drinking with that fool. Well, okay then. I put a version of the Wellerman in the music and... Oh, Lord. You're gonna stick it in my ear? You're mean. Not really, but... There's lots of recordings of it. Give me 1 second. My lips are getting dry. Gotta keep the lips moist. And the tongue wet. And an M&M in my mouth. M&M optional. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Oh, Karoon, busy with business. Too busy for blather. Here, fresh chicken egg. Chicken egg! Kale Karoon, love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetaroon? Tetaroon no here no more. Tetaroon leaves Linfa. Tetaroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg? No Tetaroon? Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Dock. You go to Ferry Dock. Kyle Karoon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyle Karoon. Water. Yeah. I hate that we don't have that on here. I mean, there's gotta be a way. Maybe not with the blurb, but I sing Wellerman on my channel. Nice. Very nice. Ah! So let's find this Weinberg. Down at the Fishing Guild. There we go. Hi, Weinberg. Tetaroon? Ah, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to airport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start asking Alderfolk. He's an old hand what knows a great deal about a great many things. Okay. To airport. Yes, please. Water is wet. Oh, water is wet. I thought of you, Skipper Danny. A friend of mine, and all I could hear was your walk-on. He was in like this little polka outfit with the hat and all, and on his in his picture, and all his caption said is, "Are you ready to polka?" Now I didn't just read it; I heard your walk-on. Are you ready to polka? He was taking his daughter to a concert. He likes Weird Al and was introducing his daughter to it for the first time. So I thought that was absolutely awesome. But I thought of you and your walk-on over on Twitch. Tetaroon? Ah, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley. into Oakwood. I was looking for a place run by his fellow Kern. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memaroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Hey. So yeah. I didn't even realize he was in Atlanta. But I was my very rare and seldom scrolling Facebook. I've gotten to the point where just like I will start scrolling, and the minute I see something that makes me mad, I'm done. I'm done. I don't do that doom scrolling anymore. Alright. I think this is the way. I have 2 shorts of me singing lyrics to the sea shanty Wellerman. Nice! Alright. Alrighty then. Had a room. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come accustomed? Bring something for Tetaroon? An earring. Tetaroon, forget this. Forget it, rather. Tetaroon swore he would never forget earring. But he forgot. Wow. Tetaroon, thanks. Tetaroon, thanks. Good Viscaran, doing good? Good Viscaran, good to Tetaroon. Tetaroon missed good Viscaran. Alrighty then. I got the storyteller number 3. We're up to level 23. Oh, we get a new book. That's driving me nuts. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to anyway. Almost done. There we go. Because more brand company seals. Just saying. I gotta have a lot in order to like level up to a certain point. Hey dude! How you doing, darling? Alright. Tetaroon has places for you to go and get thingies for you to get. Okay? Good Bascaroon helped Tetaroon. Tetaroon dead without good Bascaroon. Must give thankies. And many, many thankies. Tetaroon make a current firewater for Bascaroon. Bascaroon love firewater. You helped Tetaroon make firewater. Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Firewater? Still. I need 3 good coral pup whiskers. Okay. So you're making something called fire water with the whiskers of a pup. Gotcha. So we gotta kill 3 of these. Gotcha. Alright. Well, and of course that was started. Scoot around. Alright, Tetaroon. Got some of your things. Tetaroon make fire water for Buscaroon. You bring thingies Tetaroon needs? 3 of them, just as you asked. You brought all thingies! Tetaroon make fire water now. Make good fire water for good Buscaroon. Tetaroon start making fire water now. Good fire water takes time. More time, more good. You come back later. Oh look, it's later. Let's see. Yeah, new gloves. Tetaroon make fire water. Good fire water. You take Buscaroon. A good fire water for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon, no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetaroon hope Buscaroon happy. Tetaroon give Buscaroon thankies. Many, many thankies. You tell Buscaroon. Tetaroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaroon. Gotcha. Alright. Now let's get our book out. Oh no, 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 that will not do. Oh, I don't know if I have enough. Nope, I don't. This is not the grandma you think it is. Alright, deliver firewater to... Wow. Alright. Actually, cheaper to not go to the thing. Ooh, I know. But I can, like, change it here. Does it look like a dunce hat? There we go. Now find the repair person. Oh, hi, Mr. Chocobo. Repair. Ah, there we go. Mender. Okie dokie. Now that that's all better, shortcut. Because luckily you can ride on these. They have a specific way that they go. And when they go right by where we need to turn in the quest, I can jump off of it. Man, there's someone settling the whole game without duty support? Well, okay then. Okay. Hey, Bastaroon, I got some fire water for you. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetaroon's belongings to him. What's this? From me? Yep, and let it sit for a year. Turn fire water. He remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... bloody house! Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shove it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together. Do you ever, why don't you do all of these quests and stuff? Do you ever get a quest to come back and drink the fire water with them? He has another account that is strictly for mechanics that needs 2 people, but he's controlling them. Wow! I mean, okay. Okay. Let's see. We got pants. And there was word while you were away. Selves were seen in the woods, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here. A place we've never known a self to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing self-elders among them. Here, I've marked the track where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Well, okay then. Yeah, of course I did. And waiting and waiting and waiting. He apparently beat Elizabeth tonight. Very nice. Please you. Please go away, sir. Alright. And we're looking and waiting and looking. I mean, that's crazy. I can never. triggered the wrong one. Oh well. Huh. Alright. Oh, hang on. There we go. Destination number 4. And the other one is probably on the other side of there. Alrighty then. Alright. We might be close to blessing the rain down in Africa. Maybe. Possibly. And if you don't catch that reference, get off my lawn. Alright. So, was there aught to be found in the woods? What did you come to? Garlands? In this part of the Trials Wood? First Sylphs and now Garlands. And all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garlands be following the Sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. And the bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand. And when the Whalers watched, a Gridanian traitor. Yep, I remember this one. This Quran has more work for a willing adventurer. I have not. I saw it in there. I have not had a chance. Work has, and I'm not going to take time off from streaming this time, but work has given the okay to work some overtime again. So it's one of those where I'm working 10-hour days and trying to eat and get ready for stream and then streaming and then get ready for bed and go to bed. I'm not lying. I may try to listen to it because I'm getting up earlier tomorrow so that I get up and start work at 6 a.m. so that I can be done at 4 p.m., which gives me a little bit more time to be able to do things tomorrow before stream. So, cross some fingers. Okay. I think I had put it in the... You may find it unexpectedly amusing. I may look at it when I go get in the bed before I start walking more. I actually started, I don't know it's an old series, but I was looking for something else and I tried out Scrubs, and so I'm watching Scrubs before bedtime at night now. I'm glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. someone was aiding the Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. He was a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pints on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad, a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Grandma, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Now, this boy is going to be a boil on the butt of the Eorzean society for a while. Alright. It's more a watch and a listen thing. Oh, and we get more of Fox. Sweet! I need to catch up on the last season. With all that went crazy and haywire, you know, I never did get back to it, so I may stop Scrubs and do that before bedtime. Excuse me, sir. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Yeah, about that, child. I have a problem with you. We need to have a discussion. There he is. At the boxes. Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. It's little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You? What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please come quick, my friend. It is I, Laurentius. I'm under attack. You look like you're under attack, Laurentius. How did you just, I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. The old familiar gaslighting. Et tu, Brute? Et tu? Alright. The not aggro. Yeah, that didn't work so well. I got a leaf. There we go. Hi, Imperials. How you doing, darling? I'm having fun watching it while I'm waiting for my stuff from the store. Made me relaxing. Yay! I'm doing good. Hey, May, how you doing, sweetheart? How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money, endangered myself, my home, everything, and everyone I love. But my actions have put your life in danger too. And he's laughing. That you do not realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you hadn't cornered me? It is not I who was cornered. Garleans, I brought this. Oh, good Lord. I brought the Lalafell bitch. Sweetheart, you're going to have to call me something worse than that. I pride myself on that title. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power. Or of making it, nor of remaking it, as we will predominate. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed in Garlean, did you? You there, Lalafell, you stand here at old Busquist. No? Then you don't stand alone. So they're gonna help you. We're gonna kick his butt. Hi, confused musical. How you doing, darling? Alright. Well, okay then. Got more. Yay, welcome back, darling. How has it come to this? Because you're an idiot, sir. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Bascaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. God, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies, no more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adders and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Bascaron. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. And we're just going to trust him to like march his little happy butt to the adders. Got it. Alright. Nope, we're gonna keep going. It can drop aggro. And we're just gonna keep on going. Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had a word from the Twin Adders. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. Well, had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, and that it was hopeless. And there are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Well, somehow he failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Eh? He asked you to thank me, did he? Then there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Grandma. The Sylph Elder has been found. Woot! Into the beast's maw! And we get a shirt. Bascaroon has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the Sylphs of the Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And the bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's important that we find them. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Miles of Totorak, here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find them. Walking one, please help this one. And this one needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio, poor Frixio. Whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder One went into Totorak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering the bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now! The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. we were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far would have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the adder's nest and request assistance. Understood. Grandma, go to the 1,000 miles of Totorock and see that Fixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and self rests upon your success. And there we go. Hiya, Furcho! What in the world, Aslan? Is it morning for you? Alrighty. Honey girl. By order of the Elder Seed Seer, the dungeon known as 1,000 Miles of Totorock has been placed under the control of what? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you are sure of this. How in the 7 hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a pure blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorock is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray ensemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Yay! Hey, Langs, are you around? If you're not, that's fine. I can do a trust. I don't mind. I'll see if he is. Nope, and that is okay. So we are going to test out. Never mind, we have Mariella. We have Mariella. Thank you. Y'all get to see where we're just going to go in. We're going to clear it. Well, Mariella's going to clear it. I'm just going to run behind her. And then we'll get the cutscene. And that we will close it out for the night. "1,000 Miles of Totorock." Now, my whole thing with Blessing the Rains was sung by the group Toto. And these are the things we get to fight. It's on Primal. And of course I don't have it on here. You should be well, no, because you're not friends with this grandma. I need to get y'all on my friends list. Whee! I'm not running ahead, that's for certain. I love her little outfit for her red mage. Is that one new? I don't think I've ever seen her in her red mage outfit. I really don't know. It's on Primal. I can tell you in mod chat when I get done. It's not hype. I can tell you that. Thank you. Like, ah! All I could remember is it wasn't hype. I guess I should pay attention. I'm so used to running through these. On the other grandma. Oh, pant! I probably should go back and get that treasure chest. I don't think I even hit that one right there. Yeah, at this point, Skipper Danny, I know I'm on Primal and it's not hype. I mean, and yeah, Exodus sounds right now. Oopsie. It said hi. Mapping the realm, yay! Alright, I'll let you do your thing to the boss. Hi, Kim, how you doing, darling? Oh, I did not see that. I was trying to... Oh, yeah, this.
Darkness.
So if you want to go ahead and kill the boss, that's fine by me. Oh. Gonna have to...
Elko, Hitra Buklo Hans.
The mighty slayer of a freak comes now to me. With a
Seize
countenance
that on Rajya
that bespeaks understanding. Oh, okay. With a countenance that bespeaks understanding.
Thagon well rogue.
An intriguing power.
Paiki.
The echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last.
Crude tongue. Rude?
I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The Dark Minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo.
Did they change this at some point?
Yes. Yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Maybe it's just I've been so long. I almost want to go back to my original grandma and see if I have this. Okay. Now I can kill it. Oh! I was not expecting this thing to come after me. This is not the cutest little thing, and I love that outfit. I don't remember this, but exactly. I am going to actually, because I forget she is of a low level and can use the gear in here. I forgot to like click that first stuff. And that's what I'm saying. It's one of those, it's been so long. Like I almost want to go back to see if I saved this particular run on the original Grandma. I don't remember them talking in our tongue at all. I remember it was all done in Ascian, for a lack of a better way to say it. Alright. Nighthawk visor. Oh yay, we got whoop. One. Like I said, I am so used to doing this on the grandma who really doesn't need any of this. So we got hands, pants, and shoes. And they do not match anything I have. Okay. That's fine. There we go. Ooh, we'll put the glamour to it. I think I got all the rest of it. Yeah, I need to I need to remember that I need to click on the chest. Not any in those rooms. First Spear Ride, Totaract Edition Note. Oh. I forgot about all the notes. Alright. We're going to go out. We're almost done. Do the cutscene, and then we will call it an evening. That's scary. So we killed it. Alright. Cutscene. we go. There it is. Finally, fresh air. Oh. Mayhaps not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One banish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of Little Solace. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? Hi, Nero. No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the immortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god that does not grant one's wishes? Were I a self, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the selves we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Yes, string. I think she might be a... Who? Me? AI. Seriously. I assure you, if I was AI, I would have made myself a whole lot younger and better at this game. Oh, Lord have mercy. Your minds amaze me. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. 7 p.m. for me in Vegas. Nice! Useless. Oh, we are so close to competition. I can fair taste it. But at this rate, no, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it means bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility, if not we. And that alone, you are right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Velsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. His walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. It is nighttime, baby. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neroxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Although there are evil ones amongst the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding, then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramo. Then this one will provide answers. Whee! But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to little solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Hi, big fan of cruise. Alrighty then. So we got done with that one. Thank you, Lanes. I appreciate that so very, very much. We're going to go ahead and stop here. I will report the Bascaron next Monday when we return. If you are on Twitch, I will be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy XIV, but with my original Gran'ma Lalafell, who is much further into the storyline. Matter of fact, she is at the current end and is on the road to 80 to get a mount. So if you are so inclined, I do hope to see you there. Thank you so very much for joining me tonight. I have enjoyed our conversations, even the quick laugh of someone who obviously is not that bright, who thinks that I'm an AI. Huzzah! But if I don't see you on Twitch, I do hope to see you next Monday when we continue this story. So peace out, keep doing your bull, and have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys. Dream sweet.